All right, in this video, I'm gonna be walking down the 8 steps of how you should be handling your prospects on a sales call, you as a closer, right? Now, keep in mind there's more things that go into each section, but this is a good idea of what a good call looks like. 1, warm intro, you set the frame. What I mean by that, as soon as somebody gets on the call, let's say your name is Jackson. Hey, Jackson, can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Good? All right, perfect. Hey Jackson, I'm the head of enrollment here. The main goal in this call is real simple, right? You're setting the frame. It's real simple. The main goal is to find out why specifically you're here, what you're looking to accomplish, and if I feel like we're on the same page with what we got going on, and obviously more importantly, I think you're gonna be successful, then I'll be more than happy to go over what's inside our mentorship. Sounds good? Yes, perfect. What did I just do? I set the frame. Now the prospect has a good idea of how the call is gonna go, and they're not just gonna be all over the place. You wanna maintain the frame of the call because you're the professional, right? You don't want them talking about random things, right? About stuff that's irrelevant. And you wanna set the frame because you have a process that you wanna follow. And it's gonna happen. There's gonna be people who are gonna try to walk over you. And if you don't set the frame immediately, then you're gonna lose control. They understand, oh yeah, I could walk over this guy. And before you know it, you lost the sale. We wanna set the frame, give them a good idea how the call works. And from there, it makes it so much easier, right? 2, the discovery phase. All right, well, let's say you're selling a day trading mentorship. Obviously, the more specific can be the better, but what's like the biggest reason why you're looking to start becoming a successful day trader? You want to avoid vague answers like this. The reason why I want to start become a successful day trader is because more money. Okay, everybody wants to make more money, man. I mean, you could work at McDonald's and make more money, right? But why specifically with day trading? Now what I just did, I just made them open up. I just reframed the question because that way you're not getting a vague answer. You don't want those knee-jerk answers. Knee-jerk answers are basically answers that are quick. Not even a thought. And how you handle knee-jerk answers by reframing the question. Obviously, yeah, make more money, of course, but why specifically, right? Because they came onto this call because they wanted to learn something with day trading, right? They wanted to learn the skills, right? They thought day trading was a really good fit for them, and you just have to have them admit it, right? You want to know why specifically. What are they looking forward? What is something about day trading that gets their attention? Why they want to make money with day trading, right? So you ask them, why specifically with day trading? Oh, because I want to escape the 9 to 5, or I want to have more time on my hands. I'm tired of working, at my job over 40 hours. You want to get the real answers, all right? You want to avoid vague answers, just bland. And I keep asking like, okay, I want to live a certain lifestyle. What's the lifestyle? Oh, well, I just want to live the lifestyle where I can travel wherever around the world. Travel where, man? Oh, I want to go to Japan. Why? Oh, because that's my favorite spot. Okay, and are you going by yourself or what? Nah, I'm going to go with my wife. Oh, okay. Nice wife. You got any kids? No, it's just me and her right now. I've always dreamed of traveling around the world with my wife before I have kids. No, that sounds great, man. Yeah, Japan's a great spot. I want to go there too one day, real soon. Yeah, you see, and that's how also you build rapport during the call. A lot of people follow the script like deeply that they don't even build rapport. They sound like a bot. Just be personable. Be personable. Oh, why Japan? Oh yeah, Japan's nice, man. You could add a little bit of sprinkle, like, okay, in the springtime, cherry blossom season, it looks really nice. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And obviously, like, you talking about quitting your job, right? 9 to 5. Like, you could even ask, like, okay, 2 routes. Why is that so important to you? Or you could ask, what do you do for a living, and then go from there. But like, you could start like there. This discovery phase. Okay, you said, Jackson, you said that you want to leave your job, and have more time on your hands to travel around the world with your family. Not to be an obvious question or anything, but why is that so important to you? Oh, because man, and that's how you have them open up. Why is that so important to you? Why do you want to live that life so bad, right? Why do you want to leave your job? Why do you want to learn the skills to become a successful day trader to make more money? That's a great discovery phase. If you don't get the discovery phase, pretty much sold the bag already. You probably lost a prospect because you don't even understand why they're even on this call in the first place. That's very important. 3, pre-handle objections. After you go through the discovery phase, pre-handling objections. What do I mean by that? Knowing how important it is, or like, let's say, in terms of you getting the skills, what have you done in terms of investing in yourself in order to be able to reach that financial freedom that you're looking for? Oh, I have done nothing. Why is that? Oh, I just didn't think about it. That's like an overweight person saying that they never seen the gym before. So if you really thought about it, what slowed you down? The reason why the pre-handle objection phase is so important is because this. What's the reason why they haven't invested in themselves, right? What stopped them from buying a mentorship before, right? If you don't find the real reason why, what's gonna be different this time? They're gonna tell you the exact same thing. Let's say he didn't want to invest because he was afraid of getting scammed. What if you didn't identify that earlier in the call and you wait all the way to the presentation, right? right? All the way when you're about to pitch and you pitch the price and everything. And then he's like, nah, I'm good. Why? Oh, I think this is a scam. Now you waited till the end of the call to now handle that objection when you could have done that earlier. And this is how I would approach Jackson. If his belief that stopped him from investing in himself before was a scam, right? So it was getting scammed. So like, what stopped you? Oh, I just didn't think about it. Oh, you know, like that's like saying an overweight person saying they never seen the gym before. So if you really think about it, what slowed you down? Ah, man, I was just afraid of getting scammed. You know, I see a lot of people post online courses, mentorships, and I see a lot of reviews, and it seems like a lot of people say it's a scam. Okay, all right, Jackson, I appreciate you for sharing that. But Jackson, and let's say you did invest, right, into a mentorship before, right? When you mean scam, like, what do you mean by that? Scam, like I invest my money and I never hear back from them again? Or if I invested my money, but the information here is just awful. What is it? One of the two. They're gonna be like, oh, well, either one, they never hear back from them again, or two, the information's awful. Let's say it's number one. They invest and never hear back from them again. Literally get scammed. All right, Jackson, and let's say if that did happen, what were you afraid of losing? It's either gonna be time or money, because realistically, what's behind the thought of them not wanting to invest because they were scared of getting scammed? What were they afraid of losing? Money, right? Or time. Most of the time it's gonna be money, right? Nobody wants to get scammed. So like, yeah, and like, let's say that did happen. Like, what were you afraid of losing? Oh, Edgar, I was afraid of losing money. Got you. So is it safe to say that the real reason why you didn't invest into a mentorship is because of that fear of getting scammed? As that fear of losing money? Yes, it is. Boom, you just pre-handled the objection. Guess what? Now you know the real reason why they didn't invest. Now, there are so many reasons why somebody cannot invest into a mentorship. Either they're gonna hit you with the, oh, I didn't have time. How are you gonna handle that? Well, time is subjective. And then you go down the list. Or the money. All right, and what stopped you from being resourceful to getting the money? You know what I'm saying? There's so many things. It could be time, money, pushback, scammed, didn't do enough research. But you have to identify what's the real reason. And what if they did invest into a mentorship? Now you gotta figure out, was it good? Was it bad? Clearly it wasn't as good because they're here now. Again, you have to pre-handle the objections, because if not, they're gonna show up at the end, and guess what? Now it's even harder for them to close. Because again, the sales call is not just pre-handling objections, it's literally figuring out their mindset, because you're switching their way of thinking. Everybody is, their perception of thinking is the way they make decisions. Everyone's current reality is shaped by how they think. So you have to really change their way of thinking in a respectful manner and give them different perspectives on things. So you do handle it like, oh, so the real reason why the scam objection is a good one is because they were afraid of losing something. What were they afraid of losing? Money. So now you have, okay, it's just safe to say that you didn't invest into a mentorship because you were afraid of losing money. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now, how we handle from here is this. All right, and let's say you keep allowing that fear to stop you, right? That fear of losing money stop you from investing in your skills. What do you think will happen then? Oh, well, I'll probably stay in the same spot. Yeah, man, right? Stay in the same spot where you're currently at right now. Unhappy with your life, you want to travel around the world with your wife and you're not able to because that fear of losing money is stopping you. Are you willing to settle for that? No, man, I'm not. And how truly committed are you to overcoming that fear of losing money so that way you can get to that goal of that financial freedom, of you traveling around the world, you exploring these places with your wife, right? And living the lifestyle that you truly want, that you keep dreaming about. How committed are you to overcoming that? Oh man, well, Edgar, I'm really committed. Are you truly committed, Jackson? You could double down on that. Get that extra reassurance. Pre-handling objection phase is very important. Then idea criteria phase. And this one's a good one. Idea criteria phase. This is where you figure out, okay, let's say, Jackson, you did invest into this mentorship, right? What do you feel like you need inside this mentorship so that way you could become a successful day trader? What do you feel you need? The reason why this stage is so important is because they're gonna tell you what they need inside this mentorship. Because imagine trying to sell something. Imagine trying to sell this pen or this marker to somebody and you don't even know what they need, what they want. What if they don't even want a black marker? What if they want a red one or a blue one, right? You could still sell a marker, but it's not the exact product that they want, right? So it's easier. So what do you feel like you need inside this mentorship so that way you can become a successful day trader? I definitely need like guidance. Guidance like, in what way? Like what do you mean by that? Get specific. Guidance is pretty broad. Guidance, okay. What type of guidance? Like if they don't have an answer, I like to set the trap. That's what I like to do. I like to set the trap. This is my thing. That's what I call it. Setting the trap. If they don't know like what type of guidance you're talking about, give them the options. Like the trap of guidance and like group calls, 101s, accountability. You give them the option so they could choose from, you know? Oh, yeah, like, yeah, 101, definitely 101 mentorship will help me a lot. And why is that? Oh, because if I have any questions, that one day trader, whoever it is, will be able to help me out, you know, specifically. Okay. Besides guidance, is there anything else that you need? I think like videos, okay. And videos about what? Oh, explaining step by step of the process of the strategy. Now, you know exactly what they need inside their mentorship. So that way when you come to pitch, guess what? What are you gonna say? Oh, guess what, Jackson? We have the one-on-one support. We have the guidance. You'll be working with the videos one-on-one because you're hitting exactly what they need, right? You see how I just did that? It's perfect. Now, the desired state, all right? Now, it's like from now you're going from, okay, let's say we helped you and you became a successful day trader, right? How much do you really wanna be making per month? Besides a humble goal, you know? Because they're gonna tell you like, oh, 10K a month. Yeah, but besides a humble goal, man, come on, Jackson. What do you really wanna be making with day trading? Oh, I wanna be making, damn, 20K a month. You see how I did that right there? I said, what do you really want to be making? That gives them an idea. Oh shoot, wait, I could let me raise the bar higher. Why am I raising the bar higher and getting them up in the clouds? I'll explain in a second. This is the desired phase. This is where they want to be. This is where they want to accomplish, how they want to live the lifestyle. So if I'm asking, okay, let's say you did it. Let's say you become a successful day trader. What would you do with that type of money coming in? Let's say you're making 20K per month, because now you're talking about doubling your income. Well, how would that feel for you, man? Or what would you do with that type of money coming in? If they hit you with the vague answer like, I would invest in my 401k, or I would invest into the business. You don't want those answers, man, because it's emotional. This is where you get them emotional. This is the desired phase, right? Okay, in Jackson, no, of course, no, that's great, man. I meant more of like a personal level. Like, how will life be different now than it is? How will life be different with hitting those 20K months compared to how it is now? Boom, I reframed the question, right? It's not a vague answer. Now it's like, how will life be different now I'm making 20K months? Now he's gonna tell me, damn, I mean, I'll be able to travel, I'll be able to do what I really want, and maybe buy a nicer car, and you can, this is where you hit him. You want as many good answers as possible. What's the type of car that you're looking to buy? Oh, like a Aston Martin. Oh, an Aston Martin Vantage? Wow, man. Yeah, no, that'd be great, man. An Aston Martin Vantage. And you know, and like, what else will you do with that type of money coming in? Oh, well, not only I'm with my wife, but I'll probably help my family. Oh, whose family? Mom, dad? Yes, mom, dad. Okay, Jackson. And how would you help them? What way? Credit card debts. Oh, and who has the credit card debts? Your dad? Yes, my dad. Okay. And like, how would that make you feel? You know, being able to help your dad on that level and relieving him from that financial stress. Man, it would make me feel great. I'll be amazed. I'll feel so accomplished in life. I'll be able to travel, live the lifestyle. Now, once you got good ammo and make them feel like, yo, like, you know, in the clouds, now we gotta consequence them. Consequence, the reality check. Because now they're in the desired state. Now they're all the way up in the clouds. Now you wanna take them down to consequence reality check. All right, and let's say, Jackson, and I appreciate you for sharing that. That sounds amazing. But this is what I learned from the most successful people, especially in our mentorship. They use the motivation of what happens if they don't get to that goal and use it as a motivator to push them so that they can become successful. And I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you, Jackson, to think about this. Like, what if you know, we never are able to get to those goals, right? Not able to help your dad with the financial debt that he has, right? Not be able to travel. How would that make you feel? Oh man, it's gonna make me feel awful. It's gonna make me feel like shit, like unaccomplished. Jackson, like, what do you mean by that? Unaccomplished. It's just like I have these goals and I will feel unsatisfied with myself. And you know, you took them from all the way being high in the clouds to boom, reality. Because this is where they're at. The consequence phase. This is where they're at. So it gives them a spark, like, damn, what if I never hit this shit? What if I never accomplish? What if I never learn the skills to become a successful day trader? How is my life gonna be now? It's very important. Now, you go to pitch. This is where you explain everything. Listen, I appreciate you for sharing that. Because now they're down. They're like, damn, if I never hit this goal, bro, I'm cooked. You know, I'll never be able to be happy. I'll never, you know what I'm saying? They go through the whole process. Now you pitch. Listen, I appreciate you for sharing all that, Jackson. And with that being said, like, you can even double down before you even go to the pitch. Like, obviously, like, accomplishing those goals are very important, you know? So like, how truly committed are you to overcoming that fear of losing money so that way you can get to those goals, right? To that financial freedom. How committed are you? Yeah, I am. I really am. Okay. Are you sure? Yes, no. Because you don't have to be. You could double down. Then you go to the pitch. Real simple. Then you pitch everything that they told you. Oh, I got the 101. I got the guidance. I got the course. This will be able to help you. And then you close and you handle objections. Now you go to close. All right. And with that being said, the investment is $5,000. How do you feel about that? Or is that doable? Or any questions? You give the price and just keep your mouth shut. And the investment is $5,000. It's a one-time payment of $5,000. Don't worry. It's not a subscription or anything. Then you wait. If they hit you with any objections, oh, I need to think about it. Okay. And money aside, man. Money aside. Would you do this? Yes, I will. 100%. And why is that? Why is that? You know, like, do you see yourself becoming successful, getting the skills to learn and become a successful day trader? Yes, I do. Okay. And money aside, man, like, would you do this? Yeah, I will. And then that's how you know. It's a money objection, right? Because money aside, he's gonna do it. If he tells you no, then guess what? It's the value. Some things in the mentorship that's not good. So you have to figure out exactly what it is. But handle the objections and then you close. And just like that. So this is a good breakdown of what a good closing call should look like. These are the good, simple 8 steps vaguely that I recommend everybody should do. Honestly, this is not even recommend. This is a must. If you're not doing these steps, you're not gonna become a good closer. You're not gonna be a good closer, you might as well stick to setting. So this is the things that I go through every day, and this is how I cash collect over 100K per month as a closer. So with that being said, stick to the next video. If you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram if you guys wanna learn. I do net closes, and on to the next video.